So I'm going to talk about the context that the Centre for Social Research in Health works in and exists in. Basically, it's one of 4 national research centres under the Australian Bloodborne Viruses and Sexually Transmitted Infections National Strategies. The first, of course, I'll talk about is the Centre for Social Research in Health itself. It is at University of New South Wales, and it is essentially a social sciences research centre. Some of the studies that the centre is known for that you might know are things like the Gay Periodic Survey and quite a lot of work on issues like stigma and discrimination, particularly in the illicit drugs area. The second centre of the 4 is the Australian Research Centre in Sex, Health and Society, and it's at La Trobe University in Victoria. It's also a social sciences type research centre, and one of the main studies you might be aware of from them is the National Secondary Student Study in Sexual Health. And then the third centre is the Kirby Institute, which is also at University of New South Wales in Sydney, and it's more of an epidemiology and clinical research centre. Some of the studies that they do that you might know of are the Australian Needle and Syringe Program Survey, which is done each year, and also studies in clinical trials for things like HIV and Hepatitis C treatments, and things like the annual surveillance reports. And then finally, the 4th centre is the Australian Centre for HIV and Hepatitis Virological Research, or ACH squared, as it's often referred to. It's a different centre because it's a virtual centre, and it focuses on, as its name suggests, things like sort of more basic science and virological research. And it would do things like replication studies and perhaps like vaccine development and trials.